Hey family, welcome back to Doing Life with Deja. I have one of my bestest friends sitting here with me. Introduce yourself. Tell them, who are you? Why do I like you so much?
Well, I'm Victoria, and I mean, what's not to like? So, but no, we just made a really good connection from the beginning. Just knowing both of our back stories and how much they connected. So I feel like that really brought us closer as friends, like being able to relate to each other and just have like that understanding.
Real conversations.
Yeah,
me and Victoria can have some real conversations and like uncut, nobody's taking nothing personal. And I feel like those types of friends are needed.
they're rare.
So, but what's crazy is she started off as one of my mentees, and that's what's weird because if anybody that knows me, like, I don't really get friendly with my mentees just because it's business. But there was one time she came and took a trip with me, and literally after that trip, is like everything changed. Like, she got to see all different sides of me. She got to meet some of my family, and literally, like I said, we became sisters after that. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. But, I mean, and on top of that, Victoria is an amazing chef. She's not going to sit here and tell y'all that, but she is an amazing chef. She's cooked for people. When we have things at the house, she's the one who cooks. She's surprised me with breakfast before. So, yeah, she's so much more than a friend. She's her. But let's get into it though. Our topic for today is childhood trauma. So I want to just kind of get deep with it off the rip because, like I told you guys, that's kind of our vibe. We don't really sugarcoat. So when you first hear childhood trauma, like, what do you think about? And then if you feel comfortable, maybe even tell some of your childhood, and then we can kind of just go from there.
Okay. So when I hear childhood trauma, I just feel like I kind of hear, I guess maybe I got to hear what the childhood trauma is first before like I really like know where to come from with the childhood trauma. But I think that a lot of people really do hold on to childhood trauma in their adult days and just let it really affect them personally throughout their life instead of learning how to really deal with the childhood trauma, go through with it, and really grow from it.
Yeah.
Just speaking honestly from personal experience from my childhood trauma, like how long it took me to. Some things I'm still working on.
Yeah.
Till this day,
that's
but
honest.
it's just like really knowing and being able to reflect and being aware of the things that the childhood trauma may have did to you that you are still carrying on to this day, because sometimes you might not even know that, man, like the way I was raised or how the love that I got, how it affected me as an adult, and the way that I even handle things only based off of how my family handled things or how I was affected. Or, one thing I would say, like, it's not childhood trauma, but just me being open and always just saying whatever just basically comes from me being the only child. I never really had to filter myself or worry about anybody else's opinions. It was always only me. So, that's something that I wouldn't say that's trauma, but that's something I had to learn to get better at.
Yeah.
Just considering other people's feelings, like coming up, building relationships with people, like, because I used to really have no filter bad. So I'm really, learning from, what I've been through and just becoming better as an adult. So.
Yeah, I would definitely say, and I don't know if you can agree, but like I started to really see how my childhood trauma affected me in my adult ages, from like friendships, building friendships, romantic relationships. I started to see a lot of that stuff show up. Kind of like what you were saying, like, if you receive love in a certain way, sometimes that's all we know. That's the only perspective we can give out. Whereas you might meet a partner that grew up in a completely different type of home, and now it's like, wait a minute. And then we also got that only child syndrome, where it's hard for you to see other perspectives because you didn't really have to grow up with it. So what were some things that you feel like you, how did you really like face it? Because I feel like a lot of people know they have trauma, but they run from it. So what do you feel like really helped you face it? For me, I know it was like these relationships, good friendships. I know for me, going to church, freedom, those types of things helped me like see me for me. So what do you feel like some of those things were for you?
I would personally say honestly, thank God for my boyfriend. Like, he really was able to really pinpoint, like, you know, to like make me realize, like, you know, like look how you're responding right now, like, you know, and then I'll go to self-reflect on myself, just really spending time with myself, and I'm able to be like, man, like, why did I react like that? Like, you know, like really going back to like seeing like, man, I've always made decisions kind of like this, but why, you know? And just really journaling, like that really helped, like just writing everything down and then going back like when days where maybe I'm not even feeling that way and just reading it back, and I'm like, man, like, why did I feel that way that day, and what can help me grow, or like how can I get past that? So I would really say like just really being more in tune to myself when I was in those moments where he pointed them out, and then I journal about it, and then I'm able to go back, reflect on it, and then I could be aware for the next time, so I don't move that type of way. I can move differently than I did before.
Self-reflection, that's good. I think that's really, really important, because some people can't really take constructive criticism. If some people were in your shoes and let's just say somebody that they love tells them about themselves, sometimes that's how relationships end. That's how, you know, or not just romantic, but like friendships. A lot of people just don't have that skin to be able to receive. But I think it just comes back to like, do you really want to change? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think something I know about you is that you really, when you set your mind to something, you do it. Or if you if something is brought to your attention, you're willing to take those steps. So I know that's why we're able to like really click, because we have that like, we want to get better. Like, I feel like so many people just don't really want to get better.
Like, people talk about it, but they do nothing to get better. Or somebody like make you aware of what you need to change, and it's like, I'm being attacked. But in reality, it's like, you're not being attacked. You just want to, you know, you want to see that person grow, or you want to help them be better. But just like we were saying, like, you know, about how you was raised, you know, I feel like that even has a part in it as well, because I was raised to have tough skin. So I'm able to take criticism, or, you know, whatever somebody gives me to be better, because at the end of the day, I want to be better. I want to be the best version of myself. I want to be the best me. So, you know, I'm okay with taking that and making it better.
Okay, that's good. All right, let's switch it around a little bit. So, what's the first word you think of when you think of me? I feel like I'm gonna ask everybody that question.
Oh, it's so many, but I don't want to say the. I would say just relentless. Like, you just never give up. Like, just seeing you, bro. You stayed up till 4 a.m. and was.
I knew she was gonna tell this story. Go ahead, tell it.
At 6 a.m. on book club, and I mean, like, with the most energy in the world. I'm just like, you're off of 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, we went to LA, and you know the time is different, so. We literally, like 3 a.m. we went to sleep, and then it was 4 a.m. LA time, which is 6 Houston time. That's what time my call is. I'm literally so tired, and I'm like, no, I got to show up for these people. So, yeah.
And she was, good morning, bright and early, just, I was amazed, honestly. Like, I'm in the bed, bonnet on. I'm in the bed like, oh my God, how is she doing it? Like, just talk a little lower, please. I want to keep sleeping.
But no, okay. So my next question, what is your favorite part about being in the kitchen? Like, you know, we know you're a great chef. We know you're good at it, but like, I don't know. Like, my mom, when she cooks, she says it's her piece. What do you feel like that is for you? Or is it the same?
I feel like my favorite part about being in the kitchen is that you get to be as creative, you know, like, as you can be. Like, you could put anything. Like, I'll never forget, one of my friends opened my refrigerator, and she's like, you have nothing in here. I'm like, I got a lot of stuff up in there. You just got to cook. You know, you got to, like, I like to do, like, from scratch, you know, so, like, it may not look like I have a lot in my refrigerator, but, you know, all I need is a couple ingredients to turn something to a miracle. So, I just, you know, I think that you can be creative. And I also agree with your mom. Like, it's my piece. Like, I like to cook with my slow jams playing, you know, put some love and soul into the food. So I like to listen to some love and soul music while I'm cooking. So that's...
Okay. So, like I told you guys, we definitely like to bond with traveling. So where's the next place you want to travel to? What's on that bucket list of where you want to go?
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking like Jamaica.
Let's go.
I wanna stamp my passport. So
Yeah. So definitely we need to book a trip to Jamaica. But what else? Where else? If you could just list 3 of your top places right now to go travel to, what would it be?
Well, right now I want to go to New York during like New Year's with the ball drop. I heard that was like really cool, so I want to try that out. I also want to go somewhere where it's like a lot of like nature and not so much like city life or like, like where I can go hiking and just, take
Just
in
vibe
the
and
surroundings.
relax. Yeah.
Because I feel like people don't really vibe and relax and take in everything. Like we all just so in our phones.
Yeah.
So like it's hard to really
Disconnect.
Yeah, so I just want to go somewhere where I could just kind of disconnect and just go with some people that I love, have a good time, and just enjoy the present moment. So.
Yeah, for sure. All right, last thing I'm going to ask you. So definitely in society, I think that it's hard, and we hear this all the time, like women can't be friends, women are always jealous, or some women can't be friends with a group of friends, whereas we have groups of friends, or we have a lot of mutual friends. We do girls' nights all the time, that kind of thing. One, why do you think it's so hard for women to actually coexist and not be jealous or competitive? Because we've never had that issue.
Yeah.
And then 2, like, what do you feel like it takes for women to be able to actually work together and not fight?
That's good. Personally, I think that the biggest thing for women to really just coexist and not to be jealous is them to love themselves. Like a lot of self-love. Like you have to be confident in yourself. You have to know you. You have to love yourself. So where whatever, this woman is doing, she's your friend. It's not going to affect you. You're going to be proud of them and happy for them no matter what, And I feel like even us, that's why we're like so good as friends, because you're confident in yourself. I'm confident in me, and I know me, and we're just able to be us without feeling like
and
we're
support each other instead of like
without even stepping on toes or somebody feeling like, oh, she's this and that. And I just think that it just comes with just knowing yourself and loving yourself, because at the end of the day, if you're okay with yourself and you're confident in yourself, you can be friends with anybody, It doesn't, what they do don't affect you or, make you feel less than or feel like you're in competition. You have to keep up, because you're okay with you, at the end of the day. I think a lot of women really do lack in, loving themselves. A lot of women are insecure. I think maybe a lot of times social media make women really insecure about themselves. But you have to realize these people are using filters. They're not showing the real them.
Right. They're seeing social media is like what people want to show. That's what I think a lot of people miss. But yeah.
So I think that really have like effect on today's society, like
for sure.
And not just even with just friendships, like with a lot of things, like that really have an effect on people. They don't know how to be themselves anymore.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's good. Well, I want to say thank you for coming onto the show. Thank you for being such a great friend. Like I said before, I love her because of what she is to me. We can talk, we can laugh, we can have serious conversations. I think everybody should have great friendships in their life, because that really makes a difference. You need that community. You need people that you can lean on. You need people that are going to genuinely support you, and she's done that.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you for having me on your show, and thanks for always being an amazing friend, because doing life with Deja is always amazing. So thank you.
Oh, love you, Pookie.
Love you.
All right, family. Well, thank you for tuning in, and if you like what you're seeing, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.